Okay, this is Likutei Halacha Simchas Nesias Kipayim Halacha Dalet. We're still in the Likutei Likutei around as tzaddikim or kaviyachol the one who teach Hashem or advise Hashem, and this is choisem to choisem. When they hear that there's a verdict in the world, they seal it. So Sitacha doesn't, and they go to Am Yisrael and they tell them. But even when they tell them, again they seal it. So and this choisem, this is called choisem ragli. And then there is on top of that is that you cannot get the musaf from them unless you have emunah. This is choisem hayadin. This is the most important choisem there is, to guard the emunah. The chas v'chalila, the emunah should not be damaged, because when leitzanos and heresy can damage emunah, and the emunah is the main thing. And the only way to get to emunah is with tzaddik yador. They're the one who bring the emunah. It's not possible to get to the true tzaddik yador unless you overcome the false mefarsamim of the door. That their authority is to us, the boldness, not inside the kedusha. So you need boldness to to stand before them and says, I don't care. This is the way that I need to do. Same thing. A person needs as the kedusha that others to withstand the boldness of your own body. The body is very bold with taivas and doesn't have any busha from Hashem's body. There's no busha from Hashem. And because of the boldness of the body, the neshama cannot get close to the body and let the body and imprint the body with the asagas that the neshama is masik. The neshama is masik asagas all the time. The neshama sees great supernal things, very, 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 very deep, profound things. But we don't know about it. Why don't we know about it? Because the body is very gashmis, it's very strong and it's taivas. So the neshama cannot let the body know. So you don't even feel it. You don't even have a notion that something is going on. The neshama sees that the body doesn't know because it's very far, as we said before. The person has to have the big chmonas to the basar of the guf, the flesh of the body. To clear it, to clean it, to cleanse it, from the boldness of the taivas. So the neshama can get close to the body and let the body know from all the asagas that thing. So you need boldness. So you need boldness to withstand the boldness of your body. Now, as the kedusha is all the sounds of kedusha. The shouting during davening, and the krechzen, and the shofar, and the zmiros, and the voice of tzadikei emes, all the sounds, the voice of kedusha. This is as the kedusha. Even clapping with money and the pushke in a Beis HaMikdash is also as the kedusha. It's also as. With this, you break down the boldness of the material body. Now, the main atzmius, the main essence of a person is the neshama. That's the etzem, that's the essence that is eternal. But it's very, very far from the body, from the flesh. When you break the boldness of the body, it enables the neshama to get close to the body. And the reason why the neshama cannot get close to the body, because the neshama can get trapped in the bodily pleasures. Then you start getting art, you start getting, this is the neshama getting trapped in gashmis. Then it starts enjoying, the art and whatever it is. And what it does, it actually emboldens, it brings down the neshama. It brings down the neshama. Now, but when the body is cleansed, the neshama can get close to the body without being trapped and fakir. When the body is the way it's supposed to be, sometimes the neshama is tired, sometimes the neshama is it has a brownout. It has a low time. It's like a old dip. So dafka, when the body enjoys, the neshama can get back to its enjoyment, spiritual enjoyment. In other words, the body can give chizuk to the neshama.
Usually it's the other way around. No?
Yeah, but the thing is that usually the neshama, when the body is very was very bold, the neshama cannot get close to the body because it's getting trapped by the pleasures of the guf. But if the body is clean, then the pleasures of the body can give chizuk to the neshama. For instance, on Shabbos, enjoying the Shabbos food is the Iker Enik Shabbos. This is where the body gives chizuk to the neshama. So sometimes it's good. So the neshama falls down. When the guf is clean, it's lichtig. The neshama can get to its madrega through the pleasures of the bodies, because the body is also good. It's also kosher, and the body itself is not trapped in pleasures. So the neshama can get back to its smila. And also, when the neshama gets close to the body, every time that it shines or a sogon in the body, it leaves an imprint. The body is changed. Once the neshama is shown, it said nasaga, spiritual nasaga, and then it leaves because the body doesn't hold it. But nevertheless, it makes an imprint. The body is changed. So now, when the neshama is weak, and it can get stronger due to the imprint that it left in the body when it was strong, when it was illuminated. This is from my flesh, I'll shavu Hashem. Mipsari, in other words, a person will see from his own flesh, from his own body, he will see divine inspirations and attainments that the neshama gets all the time. It is through the kol hanocha, the sound of krechts, of a sighing. This is as the kedusha. This breaks the boldness of the body. When a person goes, when will I finally stop my shtuyot? When a person does a krechts, they says anocha breaks down the body of a person. That's the Gemara says. That krechts breaks down the bold materialistic nature of the body. Then it allows the neshama to come to close to the body, and then the essence can come close to basar. And this is what David Melech says: Mikol anchosi, from the sound of my sigh, Davka otzmi lebesari. My otzmi, my etzem, my essence is connected to besari, to my flesh. Now, there's an overall principle that every principle all the principles, the spiritual principles in the world are fractal, which means there is a head and a body in a person, there's a head and a body in the people with the tzaddik, there's a head and a body of the world with Am Yisrael. This is called a fractal principle. It's true on various levels. It's something that the same principle applies on general, on particular, and detail should be detail. It's called a fractal principle. So this Indian of the relationship between the etzem and the basar, the essence and the body, the bone and the body, so to speak, also is true beklolius, because it's a fractal principle. The chacham ha'emes, the true chacham, is the etzem, the neshama, and the people around him, underneath him, are like a flesh to the neshama. They are the basar by him.
Chachma and basar?
The chacham, the sage, the tzaddik. He's the neshama.
Right.
And the people that come to him are the body.
Because
So when
that come to the tzaddik.
right. So and the voice of the chacham is like the anocha, like the sound of the side. It breaks their physicality, and that enables them to come close to him, to the chacham. And sometimes the as sitracha, is the cloud, the frat, goes up, surges. Then the true chacham, the true tzaddik, is very far from them, and he cannot shine in them. He cannot tell them, cannot let the people know of his wonderful asagas. So that's why those people, the people are not that close to the tzaddik, like the flesh to the etzim, to the neshama. And when the body is so far from the neshama, until it's not even like a flesh to the bone, so to speak, it doesn't even hear the sound. Even when you cry to Kodesh Baruch Hu, you still don't hear the sound. The only thing that you hear is an echo of the sound. You don't hear the sound itself. It's like you can say "Oi," okay, yeah, "Oi," all right. It's like you don't hear the "Oi." It's like the Rebbe says taka. If a person will go "Oi, oi, oi, oi" to himself, suddenly start hearing, it's taka "Oi." It really is an "Oi," but so you don't hear the sound, you just hear like a rumor. You're an echo. It's called Kol Havara. Kol Havara, that doesn't break the body. That doesn't break the boldness of the body. And the boldness of the people also is not broken from the call of the Chacham. All they hear is just an echo. They don't hear. It's like, by the Fry, they also know of Rabbi Nachman. They have stories that Rabbi Nachman is like he is the original master of modern literature. Until Rabbeinu, there were no storybooks. Didn't exist. There were no novels. There was no, historically, the first teller of stories of literature is Rabbeinu. Even at the time of all the
stories. Magnum is rich.
No. I wrote Mishal, but actual literature, stories, like
stories.
Didn't exist. It just didn't exist. The first one. So they know also of the stories of Rabbeinu, but they don't hear the stories of Rabbeinu. They just hear the call. Well, the fact that he's in national literature, what's the big deal? Well, it's not a game. So it's kaviyachol, they hear a call. Rabbeinu already told the stories in such a way that even though they just hear the kol havara, it goes in. But nevertheless, they don't hear, because the az of the guf is so strong, they don't hear the actual call that breaks the bones of the body. Just hear an echo that doesn't do it. Why? Because when the call, the kedusha, the voice of kedusha, of holiness, is arisen, immediately you have the yelping jackals of the Sitra Acha also raising their voice. And this is the Kol Havara, this is the echo. The echo is raised when the Averis are awakened with indictments. Kol the Kedusha comes up, you start screaming, the Averis says, yeah, or you want to get to the Kedusha, you and what army? You're like, that person that did all these, that did us, that did these affairs, that did this, now you want to get to the Kedusha, now all of a sudden you want to. So for this you need a shibush, you have to be Mishavish the Chacham. And when you're Mishavish the Chacham, you serve him. with your body, with your belongings, whatever it is you can. With this, you become a basar to the chacham. I mean, what does the flesh do to the bones? It serves it. It does whatever it needs to do. What is that with the neshama? It serves it. You go, you do mitzvahs with it, you put on film, whatever it is. What happens if the body is ready? So you mishamash b'chacham, shimush chacham. It's a very, very big thing. You mishamash any which way you can. And with this, you're zoichet to hear his voice until that will break the azis to the acham. That's why when the body is being used to mitzvahs maisius, to practical mitzvahs, this the body becomes a flesh to the essence, which is the neshama. Then he can hear his own sigh and his own crying, and he's able to break down the boldness of one's body. And with this, he can come to shleimus amuna, which is the klalis hakdusha he receives from the tzaddik hador amitim. And he says that to come to Azaz the Kedusha, the main way to come to Azaz the Kedusha is through Simcha. Because the main boldness and resoluteness of a person, Mizkat HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is through happiness, through rejoicing. Because Chelkas Hashem, the rejoicing of Hashem, that's your strength. Ad kan for today.